Good morning, Geici.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. It's just a very hot day in Belo Horizonte, but I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. I had I had pizza yesterday with my girlfriend. I had a good day yesterday. I like to teach you. You are a very good student, so I believe my day is going to be very good. I'm
oh,
positive. I'm positive. How about you?
okay.
How are
So,
you?
so I'm good. Sorry for my
It's okay.
delay.
It's okay, it's okay.
Delay.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
for delay is a very formal word for sound, for internet. You can say something like sorry for being late. But, JC, uh, I'm gonna teach you something special now. I prefer you not to say sorry. I prefer you to say something like, oh, Rodolfo, thanks for waiting.
Okay.
Understand? Because if you say I'm
Totally.
sorry, you are wrong. But you don't need to consider yourself wrong, because it happens. And you can say, Rodolfo, thanks for waiting. And that's all right. And that's my recommendation for every situation like this. Of course, Jace, if there is an opportunity to be sorry for real, for example, you did something wrong, you made someone sad, that's a good situation to be sorry. If you recognize, if you understand you were sorry, it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand I'm wrong. But for situations like this, light situations, you just say, oh, thank you for waiting. That's what I do. That's what I do. Understand?
Totally. Totally.
I don't say
So,
sorry very much, of course, when it's necessary, and I know I'm wrong, and I have done something not so good, I say I'm sorry, and I'm okay with this. But I believe it's sometimes more elegant to say, oh, thanks for waiting. Understand?
totally. Started again. Rodolfo, thank you for again. Oh, thank you for wait. I confused
Of
my brain.
course. What? Let's start again. Let's start again. One, two, three, again.
Yeah.
Again.
Morning, Rodolfo. Thank you for waiting. But today I wake up late
No.
today.
Wrong.
No,
Wrong.
oh,
Wrong.
bah,
Late.
bah,
Jace. Jace. Think.
no,
No
this is bad.
explanations.
No, I think.
Do you think explanations are necessary? You just say, oh, Rodolfo, thank you for waiting for me. And I say, oh, okay, no problem. That's it. Because, Jace, of course, I'm not your boss or anything. I'm not your teacher. I'm a conversation partner. Okay?
Okay,
And for a boss, for example, the boss is listening to excuses, explanations. They are not important. So, if you say, Rodolfo, thanks for waiting for me, but I woke up, that's an excuse. That's you saying I'm sorry again. Not necessary.
okay,
Yeah, trust me.
let's go.
Trust me. Trust me. For a situation with a boss, for example, I believe that's a good one. Of course, if you're. I'm not talking about my relation with you, okay?
Okay,
I'm
okay,
talking about company relation. Because here, I like this situation, this class, to be informal. I like it. I prefer this way. I prefer not to be very formal here. Understand?
totally.
I prefer. But in companies, sometimes you need some formalities. And for the boss, if you explain and explain, that's not good. You need to understand, Jace, that,
Totally. Totally.
for example, if I commit a mistake with you, if I do something bad with you, you say it's okay. And it's okay because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But of course, if I commit mistakes, and I repeat, that's bad. That's going to destroy our relationship. But not exactly my relationship with you, this business relationship, the relationship of the boss with the employee. If the employee says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Many times. That's not good. But if the employee says, oh, thank you, and doesn't repeat, that's the perfect situation. Of course, sometimes we repeat. But if it happens just sometimes, that's okay. I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about language, conversations. With me, I don't like formal situations, okay? So I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about English, conversations, company, boss.
Yes, practice is good.
Practice is good. Uh, I don't understand. It's
In
good to
Brazil, I
practice.
use it. Yes, good practice.
It's good. It's a good practice to do this, to say thank you. That's what I do, Jace, because sometimes I don't control everything. Do you control everything?
No.
Do you have control over everything? Of course not, right? Oh, Siri, shut up, Siri. You don't have control over everything. So sometimes I open my computer 3 minutes before class and I need to update my computer. Sometimes I need to restart my computer. I don't control everything. So if you just say, I'll be 5 minutes late, that's okay. You don't need to say thank you, Rodolfo. No, you sent me a message. It's explained here. I have the explanation, I have the information here. You don't need to say sorry. You don't need to say thank you, Rodolfo. No. Understand? Here. Here. But in the real world, thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for listening to my position. Maybe you don't agree with me, but thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Okay? Because many relationships, JC, they are about power. When we are talking about politics, when we are talking about business, negotiations, leadership, many relationships, they are about power. I'm talking now about Putin and Trump and the boss and the employee, manager, director, teacher, if I'm talking about this, I don't believe this very much. I'm talking about this as a friend. Many relationships, they are about power. And when you say sorry, you are giving power to the other person. You are not wrong. You don't need to say sorry. If you have a car crash, we need to pay attention to many details before we open our mouth. Because maybe we are not wrong. Maybe we are wrong. I had 2 car crashes in my life. One little aggressive, but nothing happened to me. And the other one very light. In those 2 situations, I was clearly wrong. Wrong. I was totally wrong. Cell phone, lack of attention, no attention. My bad. My bad. I opened the door, and the first thing I said was, I'm sorry. It was my fault. If you want to call the police, no problem. I agree. I understand. And I'm wrong. So I am here to cooperate. I'm here to help you. I'm here to admit and take my responsibility. I did it. I'm not better. I'm not a good person because I did it. I did it because I was wrong. There was no explanation. I was totally wrong. And for this situation, I needed to do this. So people trusted me. They say, okay, we control the situation. This guy is humble. This guy is a simple guy. And he's saying, he is wrong. So I gave power to them because I need it. That's good too sometimes. I know this conversation is crazy, but I'm just opening your minds a little about options you have. And one of the best options is thank you. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. That's it. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Of course, Jace, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Like,
JC, we have something to correct, right? There is a homework on something, anything,
yes.
nothing, right?
Yes, yes. I confuse many topics, but that's okay.
That's okay. You are the best. You are the best. Don't be confused.
Yes.
Trust
Trust
your studies. Trust yourself. Do you understand this? Trust yourself.
yourself. Yes, yes.
Trust yourself, JC. You study a lot. You like English. You have great questions. Trust yourself. Okay? Compreende?
Totally.
Great. It's so hot. I think I'm going to a waterfall. That's an advantage of Belo Horizonte. Waterfalls.
Yes, today I rain here. It's raining here.
Oh, nice. Is it cold?
No, no.
Not cold.
Comfortable.
Nice. It's comfy.
It's comfy. It's comfy.
Yeah, comfortable, Jace. It's not wrong. It's actually correct, okay? But
Okay.
oh, come on, man. What's happening here? Okay. But Americans today, they tend to say comfy or uncomfy, okay?
Comfy or uncomfy. Okay.
JC, I need 1 minute. I need 1 minute. It's crazy, but I need 1 minute because this shirt was not a good decision for today. One,
Of course.
1 minute, JC. 1 minute. Okay. All right, JC, I'm back. Thank you
It's
for.
comfy now.
Yeah, now I'm comfy. I believe it's the material. Understand?
Totally.
The type of fabric, I believe it was synthetic, and this is cotton. Cotton is okay for me, but synthetic in a hot day, I go crazy. I go crazy. You have no idea.
I totally understand.
My father, he has a similar characteristic. Sometimes he's walking on the street and he feels uncomfy and he buys another clothes and he gives the clothes to a person because he's so uncomfy, he goes crazy and he donates the shirt, the piece of clothes. And I had this sensation now. Wow, so hot. Okay. Something, anything, nothing, and everything. That's not something new because of some, any, and no. Right?
Yes, yes.
Great. Ok. Júlio
One
Diamantino.
question.
Yeah,
First,
of course.
anything, usually a general derivative, right?
Anything, it can be used
Uh,
basically for, okay, JC, most important thing you need to consider is the context. First, context, then grammar. In this case, first context, then grammar. Anything can be used in affirmatives depending on the context. Yes, usually it doesn't happen. Usually it doesn't happen, but uh, usually it doesn't happen. But first the context, okay? In
Okay.
grammar situations, not very common, but it depends on the context. Usually, anything is for interrogatives or negatives. Usually.
Okay.
All right.
Anything similar no. Maybe.
I don't understand.
Anything similar no. No. And nulo.
Oh, like zero. Anything is like
Yes.
zero. Yeah, that's it. That's it. New. New. That's
No.
it.
No.
Yes, good one. JC,
Okay. So,
let's go read for me, please, a sentence with a correct answer.
okay. There is something I'd like to tell you.
I'd.
I.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
Okay, next.
Would you like? One second. Would you like? Would you like something to read while you wait? So, again. Would you like something to read while you wait?
Would you like something to read while you wait?
You wait. Would you like something to read while you wait?
Very good, JC. That's it. In this case, JC, that's an interrogative. But this person is offering something. And it's better to offer something than anything, right?
Yes, yes.
Next.
Okay. Um, I was broken, so I bought enough.
I was broke, so I bought nothing.
Oh, I was broken, so I bought nothing.
Okay, good. Next.
Did you say anything?
Did you say anything or something? It's okay too. Did you say something? That's all right. Anything, it's more appropriate because it's a question. Next.
To give you have everything I have.
Repeat, please, JC. I'll give you everything I have.
I'll give you everything I have.
Great. Or, what's another possible answer here?
Anything I have?
I'll give you anything I have?
Not good. Something.
Something. I will give you something I have. Perfect.
Yeah.
Any other possibility?
Uh, or nothing.
Or
No.
nothing. Yes, JC.
Not true, because it's negative. Yes.
Yes, I'll give you nothing I have.
Nothing I have.
I will give you
It is
nothing
not-
I have.
It is not.
Okay?
Okay.
Give me everything you have. No, I'll give you nothing I have.
Nothing I have.
Okay? Next.
Okay.
Or I got nothing. Or I have no money. Okay? Next.
Okay. She doesn't drink anything for lunch.
She doesn't drink anything for lunch. That's a negative. Okay?
Yes.
I need something like zero. She doesn't drink anything for lunch. Okay?
Nothing too? Oh no, only anything. This is fixed.
Okay.
This is fixed.
Sometimes you're listening to a song, sometimes you're watching a movie, and for emphasis, many people say she doesn't drink nothing for lunch. Anyways, that's a double negative, and my recommendation is for you to avoid double negatives.
Yes, I remember this song. Yes, I thought good.
Relax. Relax.
But I pay attention and at the tempo. No, time is no. So Situation, time. Time situation. For example, this is number one. I won't
I miss
now.
it.
I missed it.
Miss it. Miss it.
I missed it. I missed it, and I forgot to. Um, simple past, present continuous, the situation, time,
Tenses.
tenses.
Tenses in English. Tenses.
Yes, yes. But that's I pay attention to, but that's okay. Let's
You know I'm the teacher. I am an English teacher. I have studied English for many years. I teach since 2015. I don't think students in general you need to remember these names, understand? Simple present. I don't think you need to remember this. Of
yes.
course, you are a lawyer. You are a lawyer. You like the system. You like the law, the rules. I understand it. But in general, when you're speaking a language, you don't think about this very much.
Okay.
So, relax a little. Take it easy. Because that's the second time you're practicing with this topic. First time was on lesson 17, some, any, and no. Now you're practicing this for the second time. Second time. Come on, that's nothing. That's nothing. And you are going to practice this topic again on lesson 6,
Oh,
on lesson 11.
it's
Yeah, you're going to remember it. And that's it. So you're going to review this topic some few times more. Okay?
okay.
Why reviewing this topic in different ways with different words? Because it's important. Because it's important. Just imagine the possibilities you have when you understand some and you know in English.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay.
Next, interrogative, s'il vous plaît.
Yes. I ate something before coming. Did you eat anything before coming?
Yeah, I understand your objective here. You use its creativity to create questions. That's nice. Nice. Do you want something to eat? That's good, you are offering. But you need to pay attention to details. It's a sentence in the past. I'm checking your grammar. That's what I'm doing. These exercises, those Google Forms, they are all about grammar. My conversations, they are about conversations. Okay?
Okay.
Next.
I know.
So basically, what am I telling you? Here on the Google Forms thing, you gotta pay attention to details and tenses, simple past, simple present. Boring. Here, during conversations, I want you to relax and take it easy. Of course, remember things in a more practical way, speaking slowly to remember some things, not in an aggressive way. Relax, enjoy the conversation. Of course, enjoy the conversation
Yes.
every time you can. Every time you can, if you have a job interview in English, my first tip for you is enjoy the conversation. Interact with the person in a real conversation. Hey, how are you? Pay attention. Have fun. Have fun. Okay?
Okay. At the
Next.
moment, he saved some money.
He saved some money.
He saved. He saved some money. Did he save any money?
Did
I
he? Did,
not use it because the auxiliary verb is
exactly. Exactly. Double past
no, not that system.
and something. Something, Jace. If you are creating an interrogative, you gotta use any.
And
Okay?
did he save my money? Okay.
And Geici, again, relax. Last time you saw this was a long time ago. More than 15 exercises ago. 15 exercises, 7 weeks of classes. More than 7 weeks, 3 months ago, 2 months ago. So relax. It's a review.
Okay.
It's a review.
Okay.
We're checking some topics. It's okay to miss some questions. It's okay. On exercise number 6, I assure you, I promise you, you are not going to miss so many things because it's going to be fresher in your mind. Okay?
Okay, of course.
Next.
All right. I often watch the radio forecasts.
I often watch the weather forecast.
Weather. I often watch the weather forecasts.
Forecast. The question now.
Do you often watch the weather forecasts?
Your answer is not all right because of C. Okay? I'm not using C, I'm using watch. Try to respect these details. When someone asks you using a specific word, try to use this specific word when you answer. Because it's going to be clear. The message is going to be very clear. You are using the same parameters, the same words. Okay?
Okay.
And Jason, how often do you watch the weather forecast? How often do you watch the weather forecast? Me, for example, I do it every day. How often do you do it?
Every day too, because in my computer, this is the video on my screen.
Nice. Does it influence your life?
Yes, because maybe. So when you use it for going to work, for example.
Yeah, when you're working from home, it doesn't matter, right?
Yes.
Are you working from home today?
Yes.
Oh, nice. You like it, right? Of course.
I love it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay. I watch the weather forecast every day too because of 2 things. One thing is paragliding. Second thing is waterfall. Do you understand waterfall?
Yes.
Vel-
Waterfall is a little rain.
No.
No?
Waterfall is véu da noiva.
Ah, waterfall. Oh, I don't know this. Ah, okay.
Niagara Falls. It's a waterfall. Yeah, Iguaçu Waterfalls. Cataratas, cachoeira. In English, waterfall. So I watch the weather forecast for 2 reasons every day. Paragliding and waterfalls. Understand?
So.
And I watch the wind direction. How strong is the wind? Details I pay attention to. Next.
Oh, there was a hate storm last night.
Okay. The question.
Was there a hailstorm last night?
Repeat the question, please, JC. Was there a hailstorm last night?
Was there a hailstorm last night?
Nice. Can you notice the difference? In English, the sound of the question is in or at the beginning, not at the end. In Portuguese, that's the question. Was there a hailstorm last night? In English is, was there a hailstorm last night? Was there a hailstorm last night? Portuguese, basically. Was there a hailstorm last night? English. Can you notice the difference?
Yes.
Hailstorm, what's this? Was ist das? Korewa nandeska. Hailstorm, what's this?
You're crazy.
I'm crazy. Hailstorm, JC. What's this?
Um, okay. One second. Process that.
You're processing.
Hailstorm.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Okay.
Hailstorm. Hailstorm. One second.
Do you understand storm? Storm.
Yes, yes.
From X-Men. Storm. Halle Berry. White
Yes,
hair.
yes.
White
Yes.
hair. Hail is ice rocks. Ice rocks. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Yes.
Next.
Or I ate something before coming. I ate nothing before coming.
Good pronunciation. Next.
He saved some money. He didn't sell me any money.
Okay, your answer. I understand your intention. Can you adapt your answer? Just correcting the small detail. There is a small detail in your answer. That's the detail.
Not yes. No.
So give me your correct answer.
He saved no money.
Money.
Money. He saved no money.
Next.
I often watch the weather. I often watch the weather forecasts. No, no. I don't watch the weather forecast often.
There is no because it's not a question, just an interrogative. Okay?
Yes.
Next.
There are hailstones last night.
Repeat, please. There was. Repeat.
There was. There was a hailstone last night. There wasn't a hailstone last night.
Good. Good pronunciation, Jace. Nice. Jace,
I better. I better.
Jace, what's your difficulty with this topic? Tell me about this topic. It's tell me
Yes.
what's happening.
Yes. First, I'm confusing anything only interrogatives. My fix is I don't know, but I am already three times. Something positive, anything interrogative, nothing negative. I don't. But when I review correct exercise, I am already 2 points. Anything
I
not wrong,
noticed. I noticed. Two
I
points.
noticed. I noted 2 points. First, anything not used, only interrogative, and I pay attention and facts, for example. I pay attention sentence, phrases,
Sentences, context.
details, yeah, sentence context. Yes,
It's not, JC, it's not about past or present. Not
it's
that's not the
context.
yes. That's not the point here.
Okay.
Of course, past, present, they interfere, they influence on the context. Yes, I agree with you. Past, present, future, they have some connection with the context, of course. But it's not about the tense. It's more about details like eating, I'm hungry, understand? Details like this.
Yes, yes. And um, it's video, suggestion video.
The suggested video.
Yes, he say very fast. It's
J-
totally different.
James.
Jamie is very fast. For me,
I don't remember who James is. Let me see.
yes, I like this video. I watched it twice.
1 second. Let me just remember this video because I watch many videos. I don't remember exactly who's the person.
If you want to lead,
Yes, it's different pronunciation. Jamie.
He's very funny. I like that.
Today, I would like to teach you something.
Yes.
Yes.
I
There,
like it.
this platform I use, I believe it's simple for students to understand. And you can get the different pronunciations, different accents from different teachers. I have my favorite teachers on this platform. I have Alex and Roni. Roni is a woman, she's very funny. Alex is
Yes.
very calm, and I really like them. But yes, there are some teachers, it's more difficult to understand them, but important for you. If you have watched this video twice, JC, congratulations. Very good. Very good.
Because
Good job.
at first I understand all the topics. 1 second.
Of course.
So let's go. And the first I watching for the context, the topic, but next I
But then,
by um, then correct my exercise. I watch it too.
I watch it again.
I watch it again.
Nice. Good, JC. Good. Okay, JC, I'm going to talk a little about your next topic, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Conditional tense. This is the use of would in different situations. Would is the conditional. Will is the future, correct?
Yes.
Would is the conditional. For example, Jace, if possible, I'd like a glass of water. That's the idea on I'd like. If possible, can you get it for me? I would like. Is that a condition for you to do this for me? I'd like. You go to a restaurant. I'd like a glass of beer, please. I'd like wine. That's how you ask politely in a restaurant. I'd like. You don't say I want. I want is very aggressive. I want. I'd like. Okay. And this topic, conditional tense, it's very much about conditional situations. Situations where you can use would, situations where you can use will. It depends on the possibilities. For example, Jace, I'm going to the examples. If I can is the present, correct?
Yes.
Or maybe the future. If I can, I will buy a new car. In the future, if I have money, in the future, if I have a school, I will buy a new car. Possible. If I can, because it's possible, because there are some possibilities in the future for you to do this, you can use I will. But in a different situation, in a different condition, when it's not possible anymore, you need to use would. If I could, I would buy a new car. I can't now. If I could, I would.
Okay, copy that.
Advice, suggestion. Hey, if I wouldn't do it again if I were you. I wouldn't do it again if I were you. Imagine the police telling to a person, hey, I wouldn't do it again if I were you. Do you understand the sentence, JC? I wouldn't do it again if I were you, if I were in your position. Okay?
Okay.
This one here. If it rains, we will stay home. If it rains, I don't know if it's going to rain, but if it rains, we will stay home. Future, so you will. But in a different situation, rain it. If it rained, we would stay home, but it didn't rain, so we decided to go out. If it rained, we would stay home. Because it didn't rain, we decided to go out. Okay?
Okay.
If it rained, I would. If it rains, I will. Will, future, possible, would, condition, sometimes not possible.
Okay.
She would never believe him. She would, that's the contraction. She would never believe him. She would never believe him. You can tell her this story. He can tell her this story. But she would never believe him. Condition. Not possible.
Okay.
Basic.
She's,
Yes,
she's contracted. Do you say she would too?
she'd never
She'd
believe him.
She'd.
She'd never believe him.
Okay.
Basically, Geici, you have asked me a very good question. How do you say this? There is a video about the contraction. This video here is about the contraction. How to say this? Should, I'd, we'd, they'd, had. How to say this? Is it simple? There is a video here to help you. And another video about this structure. Okay, 2 videos. Basically, Jace, you need to remember, if there is a possibility, you will. If there is no possibilities anymore, you would. In the future or in the present, you will. In the past, you would.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay to miss questions. It's okay to commit mistakes. I really like my method of talking to you and you commit mistakes on the exercise and you remember on the next conversation. That's my process. That's my process. I create these Google Forms for my students to miss the questions. That's my intention. My intention is for you to get it wrong so you remember during conversations. Understand? So don't feel bad or slow because you miss some questions. Oh, that's my process. That's my Duolingo. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Your game.
That's my game because my focus here is a conversation. My focus here is correct your grammar during activities, conversations, questions. And of course, grammar is so important. I'm having a long conversation with you about it. But I'm having a long conversation.
Okay.
Okay? Jace, that's it for today. You enjoy this rainy day in São Paulo. Watch a good movie if you can. And that's it. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Nice weekend. See you next class.
See you. Thank you for paying attention.
Of course, Jace.
For paying attention, no, for dedication.
Thank you.
Your sentence.
Thank you for your dedication and your attention. Thank you for both. Okay?
Thank you. Bye. See you.
See you later, Jace. Bye.